Gentlemen, welcome back to Mids from the middle of the Midwest. I am Nixon the Dark. Today, mimetic rivalry and sexual market value. 369. Next segment about the interplay between these two concepts. We're skipping 6 and going straight to the SMV penthouse. All you male 9s and 10s out there that watch my content because you struggle to get more than 7 notches in a week, this one's for you. We're skipping 6 because 6 is the Goldilocks zone of fucking and family building. Dealing with rivalry dynamics at both extremes will help you frame your understanding before we talk about the middle. Male 9s, men with apex sexual market value, and male 10s, which we reserve for men who have celebrity status. These guys have residual rivalry. Apex male SMV is so rare compared to even above average men that women will compete for these men by default. Women will have hundreds or thousands of rivals for these men if they choose to play in this rarefied air. This is the reality of status and genetics. Some guys earned apex status and the abundance that comes with it the hard way by working their asses off. Others simply lucked into it by genetics or circumstance. There used to be an informal rule of thumb regarding attractive women who pursue extremely high status men. All else being equal, the most aggressive pursuer wins. Let's assume that all of the women pursuing such men are 8 or 9 plus, probably 9 plus. The man in question will have sex with as many of these women as he has time for. And each one of them is going to give him her sexual best. It's not really possible for one of these girls to be much more beautiful, more pleasant, or even more slutty than her rivals. All of them use the same female attraction playbook. If the man allows it, the women will then switch to the mimetic desire playbook. This is female violence, social tactics designed to undermine and sabotage female rivals or manipulate men into doing it for them. As we say, it makes for good drama, but it is predictable. Retaliation, escalation, retaliation, escalation. If unchecked, it leads to chaos wherever she goes. I speculate that a lot of men in this rarefied air are now so familiar with these tactics from women after observing decades of celebrity scandals that many of them learn when to steer clear or drop these women before they get too far into the inner circle. But I am never surprised when some male celebrity still lets a woman take way too much control of his life and eventually ruins him. As much as a guy at that apex level of life can ever be ruined by one woman. It's high stakes. Women will undermine each other to get, and especially to keep, access to these men. Women who sign up to play this game get the thing they desire most, a powerful man, but also what they hate the most, an endless supply of rivals. At a certain point, it's not about the man, it's about the rival. But the man has feelings too. What about him? Does the male 9 not desire? Well, I'm glad you asked. As a 9 myself, I can tell you that we do indeed desire. We love. It's hard to pull these bitches off of us for more than a few minutes at a time to focus on that special girl. But yes, we do love. And some of us love with great passion, intensity, and desire. Recall our maxim from the last segment. In any potential pairing, one person will desire another person more. And if it's the man, the sexual relationship ends. Here's our second maxim. Desire reversals can happen. I don't know about guys up in that rarefied celebrity class, but for your local 9, your local stud, your local guy who's been slaying it in town for years, if he doesn't know what he's doing, mimetic rivalry can work against him faster than a crazy bitch off of her meds. As long as a man retains his apex value, He will never be able to desire any woman any more than these women desire him because there are so many of them, except under one condition. If he desires a woman so much that he goes out of his way to simultaneously simp her to the heavens and renounce his interest in or ability to access other women, that girl, the one who fought and fucked so hard to get him, eventually, even she will be out. Why? Because she doesn't have any rivals around to validate her love. All she has left is his love, which is now worthless. Depending on her own situation, she may give this guy a lot of second chances. But he suffers the same or worse fate as average guys by the idolatry of the sexually clueless, worshiping the one who wanted to worship him. They can't both happen at the same time. I've seen it up close. It can be unbelievably pathetic. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, and final thought. You did not win the genetic lottery. Now, I'm sure I have hundreds of listeners who are famous, possibly thousands, but most of you aren't. You didn't go through life getting a free pass due to built in rivalry working in your favor. You've had some wins, but you've also been slapped in the face repeatedly just for desiring a woman and not understanding what that means in context. You can learn the nature of desire and develop discipline over your desires in ways that Chad can't, and you'll have better outcomes for it. Take care.